going on, guys? Video Matt, and I'm here to give you a video review on the movie that just came out, The Happening. Not to give too much away, but it's starring Mark Wahlberg, and it's a Midnight Shyamalan movie, and it's awesome. Like I said, I don't want to give too much away, but it has something to do with plants giving off toxic chemicals that mess with our minds and make us want to kill ourselves. So I went around and talked to a couple of things today, and we're going to see what they had to say about all this. So here's the interview with Mr. Grass. How's it going, guys? Video Matt, and I'm here with Grass, and we're going to ask Grass what makes him want to give off these chemicals, and is there going to come a point in time where he might be giving off these chemicals? So, Grass, I just want to know, I watched the movie Happening, and the movie's kind of about guys like you giving off chemicals and basically killing guys like us. So what do you have to say about all this stuff? All right, that was Grass. He didn't have really anything to say, but we're going to go talk to Mr. Tree and Mrs. Bush. So let's see if we can find some answers. We'll be back with you guys in a second. As you can tell, Mr. Grass didn't have a whole lot to say. So, which leads me to believe that I had to go interview somebody else. So here's Mrs. Bush. Let's see what she has to say. What's going on, guys? So I just got done talking to Mr. Grass, and now I got Mrs. Bush behind me. We're going to ask her what she thinks about all these chemicals and just all the stuff going on. So, Miss Bush, I watched the movie The Happening. I've been going around. I talked to Mr. Grass, and now I want to talk to you. I want to know, do you have chemicals? And if so, when will you be letting these chemicals off? No, when will you be letting the chemicals off? All right, that was it from Mrs. Bush. Didn't really have a lot to say, so we're going to go talk to Mr. Tree, and we'll get back with you guys shortly. Okay, Mrs. Bush really didn't have anything to say either, or did Mr. Grass. So I went and talked to Mr. Tree, and I knew he wouldn't let me down. So here's Mr. Tree. All right, so we talked to Mrs. Bush and Mr. Grass. We're talking about the movie The Happening that just came out. They give off toxins, chemicals, something I never thought could really happen in a plant. Behind me, I got Mr. Tree. I picked the tallest one out of the bunch, so what do you have to say about all this stuff, Mr. Tree, about the movie The Happening and all these chemicals you guys have been known, I guess, to give off? Do you give off chemicals? No, the question was, do you give off chemicals? And if so, when will you be do you give off chemicals? All right, so we got no comments from any of the bushes, grass, or trees, so I'm going to come up with my own analysis. So I'm going to head back to the synthesis office, and I'm going to whip something up and bring it your way. So talk to you guys shortly. So Mr. Tree didn't have anything to say. Either did Mrs. Bush, and either did Mr. Grass. So here's my opinion. Can trees give off these chemicals? Possibly, I think so. I think we watch movies, and we don't really see the subliminal messages that are out there because we think a movie is just a movie. So before you cut your grass next time or forget to water your flowers, just do it, because you don't know what they're thinking. Video Matt, Critics Corner, The Happening. Go check it out. Peace.